All right, guys, Clef here. So this video, of course, what you're about to see has been sent by GameSir. This is not a review, though. This is a first impression, which is happening live on the GameSir Twitch channel, which we stream 5 days a week, Wednesdays to Sundays. If ever you're interested, I'll probably put the info in the description box. Anyways, let's not delay this any further, because we have in the studio none other than the G7 Pro 8K for PC, and I'm super hyped. I'm just starting the stream, and I'll be using that with Pocopia because if nothing has changed, I believe we can use this on the Switch. As I mentioned, this is not a full review, so this is going to be a first impression, and what I'll probably do is compare it with the ZZZ, at least from a hardware point of view, which should be about the same, but I know some people have concerns with the D-pad and all. Now, this is the ZZZ version. Mine looks a little different. That's because, you know, it's patched up with a bunch of G7 Pros. So let's open it up. The 8K model should be everything in terms of hardware specs, but in terms of software, it's different. It goes up to 8K, which the previous models didn't. It has multiple modes, including a switch mode. And also you have macro and turbo. But if you don't know, the G7 Pro went through some iterations, improving like some elements of the hardware. Probably the most notorious thing was the D-pad. Then there was also the bumper. So I'm gonna have a quick look at that as well. But these are mainly the changes. So the controller, the dock, the dongle, I can never say this thing right. These seems to be the same as the Wu Chang edition, which this is what I have. Oh, actually, the color is slightly different. It's not exactly the same. It probably doesn't come through on the camera. This one is a little more reddish. They're extremely similar. The cable looks phenomenal. Braided as always, branded as well. Manual. Now, this one is not Xbox licensed, right? This is a PC controller first. So if you buy this thinking, oh, I'm going to use it on my Xbox, it's not going to work. This is really an Xbox. This is really a PC controller, rather. All right. So here we have the dock. Same goes. We can undo this little door and put the dangle. Decided to not even try anymore. Just going to say dungle. Oh, well. Oh my God, it looks good. We have the face of a demon right here. Now, this one doesn't have the scales like the Wu Chang. This is very, very smooth. It does have replaceable parts, just like the Wu Chang edition. And this is more of a smoky black, as opposed to like a smoky teal or a white on the ZZZ. And let's look at the module for the D-pad. Now, this is compared to the ZZZ, right? And by the way, if you buy a G7 Pro that is not any of these two models, the improvements that they applied now applies to the production of the regular ones as well. And indeed, that barely moves. That barely moves. Oh. We're extremely similar. This one feels a little bit softer. It might be because I have so much hours clocked on this one. Yeah, same goes for the buttons. They feel just a smidge stiffer. We have TMR Gen 2 on these. And of course, I'll spend more time. And this is something I'll address more in the final review. But this is an updated sticks that we have here. They don't feel different in terms of tension. Now, compared to the ZZZ, everything feels the same. One big difference is, unlike the ZZZ, you don't have a bunch of accessories in this box. So this is really straight. We don't have extra stick caps or a case. And we still have the modes. We can still lock the back buttons. Yeah, all of that feels the exact same. And still very, very satisfying hair triggers. So you want to see golden stick caps? I can do that. 1 second. Well, I have one. Okay, so much like the other models, the sticks are a little hard to remove the first time. You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. And you'll notice that the RGB is green. So let's assume, usually if this is like your typical GameSir controller, the shortcut is almost always the same for Nintendo, which is going to be Y and the GameSir button. And if this turns red, I'm gonna jump for joy. Man, did they remove the Switch compatibility? Please tell me. Okay, I'm on dongle mode. So dongle mode is different. When you're on dongle mode or wired, usually you hold select and start to change modes. But sometimes you have to be plugged in, so that might not work. Let me go ahead and plug into PC, even though I'm not going to use this on PC, or at least that's the goal. Okay, right now I'm plugged in. Oh, yay! We have a Switch mode! Oh my god! Usually, now I'm on Bluetooth. Holding Y and pushing GameSir should power in GameSir mode. Yes! Yes! Dude. Being able to use a G7 Pro on a Switch is something I've been wanting to do for some time. So I am hyped right now. Oh baby! Usually if I hold mode and A, we should be able to swap the buttons. Yep, just got that vibration. I'm now on the Nintendo layout. Oh man, this feels good. Let's go. Now that just made me realize something though. Can we swap the buttons? Dang, we cannot swap the buttons. I forgot about that. I know it's fine, we don't need to, but I kind of like when the buttons match the orientation of the system I'm playing on. So I'm gonna do something just to test. Because this is a rotary rumble. We don't have HD rumble on this controller. That's fine. What I want to see is what happens if I go ahead and boot Donkey Kong Bonanza, which has a lot of nuance. Because what I'm hoping is that they carry the HD signal, but through a rotary motor, which is feasible. You don't get as clear a definition as you do with HD rumble, but you would still get a much smaller rumble than if you were to use, you know, okay, so definitely got a good shake there. The rumble is definitely present. Man, it feels good. Oh, dude, did they improve the rumble? It's rotary still, but that felt particularly good, and you don't hear nothing. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I'm getting the waterfalls. Let's go. Dude, I'm getting it. Oh, this is good. Oh yeah, this feels good. It's not HD, but man, it's good. Whoa. Okay, so just so that you guys don't think I'm crazy here. Like it's clearly rumbling. It's moving on its own. Oh man. Yo, I don't know if I'm crazy, but honestly, I think for the first time, I'll be comfortable not having HD rumble when I play the Switch. Because the rumble here is peak quality rotary. God dang, there's vibration there. Oh, that feels good. Whatever they're using in terms of motors is not your typical rotary. I'm getting more definition than usual. I kid you not. Like, if this was audio assisted, you could almost fool me into thinking that it's the kind of haptic you find in the DualSense. Obviously, it's not the same technology, but it gives me definition like I don't expect from rotary motors. Rumble is something I appreciate. It helps me get immersed into games. It helps me, like, dig deeper into the experience. So I very much love Rumble. I think they improved their Rumble. I think they did something because that feels I mean, don't get me wrong. GameSir's Rumble has been like pretty much on par with first party rotary, right? So in my experience, G7 SE, G7 HE, the G7 Pros, you have something that is so close to a first party Xbox controller that you can basically say it's the same. It's not, but it's like, it's there. And arguably, sometimes it's better, you know, depending on the plastic. There's so much elements that goes into it. But when it comes to this controller, and I haven't tested the Golden Umbre, but it's one of their newer manufactured G7 Pro. I wouldn't be surprised if they improve the technology, because this feels particularly good. You know what I just you know what I just realized? So here's the funny thing. That should tell you that this controller is legit. Right now, I'm playing my Switch through the capture software on my PC. So I have a delay. And I'm lending my moves. So that means, you know, I'm just going off of muscle memory at this point. Because the visual effect is like there's a delay that I feel. And that's not because of the controller, by the way. That's because I'm using the capture software on my PC. Yeah, this is a legit D-pad. And to be to be able to play the Switch 2 with this, oh, jeez. Huh. I can officially retire this guy. Bye. Don't get me wrong, like, I have been playing with the G7 Pro so much. I have great appreciation and love for this controller. And I'm shocked at how convincing the rumble is. Oh, dude. This feels so good. And this one has macro, turbo, like... Here, let's test this out, actually. And it has your typical GameSir, you know, with the RGB to let you know. Oh, man, finally a G7 Pro for the Switch. This is... to me, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm super excited. And man, the Neo version looks fantastic. I haven't played the game. I might have to pick it up just because of this controller. It looks so freaking good. And then, of course, you have the dock. So that is going to be it for the first impression. There will be a full review that will come at a later point where I go a little deeper into like the technical portion. So if you're interested in seeing that, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the like. And yeah, I have a bunch of other controller reviews on my channel. So if you're interested, you know what to do next. All right, thank you very much for watching. My name is Clef, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Is it just me, or this looks better than the stick cabs that comes with it? Looks freaking awesome.